In today's video, I will be drawing the literal queen, my dog, Twinkie. If you couldn't tell, I seriously love my dog so much. She's just the cutest thing, and just every day she makes me so happy. So I decided to draw her, and this is actually for my mother for Mother's Day because my mom also loves my dog very much, obviously. So I thought I would draw her this year because usually I actually draw mermaids for her. But since I've drawn a lot already of those in the past and I'm doing like a bunch right now, I thought I would try something else different. I also wanted to do this in color pencil, which I haven't done color pencil in a while. I've been doing a lot of Copic, so it was really nice to get into my color pencils again. I forgot how fun they are to dry them. And just doing realism too, because I do a lot of stylistic pieces, but I still really love realism. So when I get to actually do realism off a photograph of my dog, it's like great. So as I said before, my dog's name is Twinkie because she is obviously the same color as a Twinkie, and she's just got that really chill, squishy personality. So it's a very good name because she's a rescue, so her name was Candy before, and I wasn't sure about changing it. I thought it was kind of weird to change the dog's name, even though she actually was only with the rescue for a few days before we adopted her, so it's not like she was going to be recognizing the name. But I was unsure about changing it. But now that she's been named Twinkie for so many years, I definitely think it was a good choice because it really fits with her. Twinkie's also a little bit of the inspiration between this channel name, but she's actually, the rescue told us that, when we adopted her, obviously they label what breeds they think the dogs are, and they thought of a golden retriever Sheltie mix for Twinkie, but obviously we don't really know. I know though that when I started watching, obviously there's a lot of Shiba Inu videos on YouTube, and I started watching them because when I saw those dogs, they did remind me a lot of Twinkie. I could definitely see that maybe she has some in it, some Shiba Inu in her. I feel like it's probably unlikely, but it's just the way she looks. You can see that her patterning and her face, it's very much like a Shiba Inu. She's also got that kind of lighter stripe around her back like them. And she's also actually a very small dog, even though that she is supposed to be part golden retriever. She's right under 30 pounds actually, so she would be the same size. She's also got that really curly tail like one. And the thing that stood out to me the most was just her personality. These dogs, they obviously are memes for a reason. They're just so silly. And when I watch them, they just remind me just like her. They usually describe Shiba Inus as kind of being cat-like, and that is her. She loves to use her, long arms to paw at people. She likes to sit on the back part of our couch on the very top like a cat. She rubs up against the couch like a cat. It's so funny. And she also hates water, which I guess Shiba Inus don't like either, which is kind of weird if she is a golden retriever because they're supposed to love it. So personally, I think she could be part Shiba Inu, but she might not be. Anyways, I thought the name would still work well for the channel because I wanted something where I could, have some type of art term after the name that started with the same letter. So Shiba Inu Sketch did that. And nevertheless, even if she's not a Shiba Inu, I'm still going to love those dogs because they're very adorable. Anyway, so I hope you'll enjoy this video today. Like I said before, I had a really fun time making it, and I think I'm going to start using my color pencils a lot more now again. I think one reason why I don't do it as often as Copics is that obviously this does take a lot longer than, Copic work would because you're using such small, fine lines, and then you gotta blend. And what I was doing here, it was a little under an 8x8 or something, so it was pretty small. Because usually the other thing too is when I was in school we were making a portfolio and stuff, so I loved working really big. So all the paper I have and stuff, my color pencil paper I have is technically 11x14, so it's really big. So obviously those are going to take a long time, but I'm starting to just work kind of more in my sketchbook and do multiple little drawings because I want to just, draw more and more to get more used to it and get better at it. But I think I will, obviously start doing my bigger pieces again too, because it is nice to have a finished piece. It makes me so happy looking at my finished 9x12 Copic pieces, the background's all done too, along with you know, the main subject of it, it just looks so nice. So I do want to get more into drawing those big pieces again, but right now it's still really fun just drawing a bunch of different things on a smaller scale, which allows me to obviously draw more.